Hello, my name is Trydar. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a small Minoan house in Minecraft with furniture. Let's get started. Alright, let's take a look at our small, fully furnished Minoan house. As you can see, it's very obviously done in the Minoan style that I've already done previously. We do have some new things though here. We have an interesting brickwork pattern that I've not done previously. I've always wanted to do one of these, but it's only been here lately. There's been enough blocks and at least a gray palette of Minecraft to be able to do a decent brickwork pattern like that. Of course, we have the Roman cypress trees as part of this as well. A couple of those, they already have their own little video. And as you can see here, we have a nice little porch, a small house, and then a larger porch over here as well. And then from the top, we of course have the characteristic flat Mediterranean style roofs with a little a Minoan Minotaur horn decoration on the front of the porch there. And of course some skylights as well, as Minoan architecture was known to have. So if we land and go inside, we can see that I am providing this house, unlike a lot of others, fully furnished. Or, well, in other words, I have included some very basic furniture. I mean, this is, this is like three or 4,000 years ago. We can only do very basic styles of furniture, which is good in Minecraft because that's really all we've got. I mean, we've got some chests, some enchanting tables, and beds and everything like that. Here's the view up towards the ceiling, though. Nice little interior, if I do say so. We've got, of course, a couple of plasters in here as well to help hold up the house and everything. Some wood beams and all that. But yeah, we just have some very basic furniture. I wouldn't call this a starter house, but it's probably a really good house to move into. If you want to move out of your dirt hut and into something nicer, this would be something nice for that. Because you're not going to get calcite on day one, probably. And a couple of other things that take a little while to find, like the deep slate tiles and the red clay and all that other stuff. But yeah, it's just a simple, small Minoan style house. I've done a larger house previously to this one, but this is just a little small one. If you want, you could always build it beside your larger house, or as part of perhaps a larger Minoan settlement that we might do something about in the future. But yeah, you've seen the dimensions and the materials list and everything, so let's go ahead and start the tutorial itself. We got quite a lot to go through. One thing we aren't going to be covering are these trees here. That they have at long last, they have their own tutorial video. Well, it's a little short actually. It's called the Roman cypress tree, and here are the locations for those as we go. You see there are 5 of those. And I'm just going to focus on the house pretty much. So for this, let's start all the way at the cornerstone over here and count for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we've got 3 half slabs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Turning the corner, we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 more half slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn the corner. We got a long run of however long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 24, 25, 26 blocks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21. To get all the way back around there. Now, from the top down, you can go ahead and place in your leaf blocks, if you so choose. I think I chose jungle leaves for this, but whatever your favorite type of leaf block is, you can go ahead and put in there. You can see it's just a simple pattern with 3x3 cutouts down in the middle there. And in behind that, you can go ahead and place down this pattern here of red stained clay, a couple of deep slate tiles, and a fair bit of calcite behind that there. I don't think you'll have any trouble with the measurements with that. If you put the leaf blocks in first, that pretty much all falls into place. by itself. So I will let you do that, and you might wanna do the measurements on this, you know, about 3 times. Because it's a foundational phase, so if you make a mistake now, it's gonna cost us later. So we don't want to do that. So let's land back down here. Let's start, I think, for the rest of the video, somewhere around here, which is facing towards the front door. So let's go around the edges first. We can see we've got the deep slate tile half slabs that we're going to be putting in here on top of our walls. This is just tall enough to prevent, you know, creepers and things from jumping over the walls. Of course, they can still go up your steps here, but we want to limit their access as much as we can. If you're building this in survival, we want to do that there. There's enough space here. I didn't add them, but if you want to here add some fence gates or something on the front over there as well, I think you might have to add a couple of additional gates there. And that should keep you pretty safe at night. But yeah, as you can see here on the exterior, along the edges, we just want to put down the deep slate tile half slabs, just straight around the perimeter, like that there, bringing us all the way back to where we started. We want to extend that to our house, back behind there. And then we want to have the lowest most portions of our column bases. We want to have 3 columns. And right here, this is a pot or a double fern. Let's just go over here and look at that before I get away from that. We have a couple of these that we're going to be building just for a little decoration. And here is the first one of those. All right, now behind that, we just got 3 blocks of space here. And then we've got the whatever combination of blocks this is for the house itself. A number of deep slate tiles, blocks of tuff, cobbled deep slate, basalt, and I think at higher levels we got a bit of plain stone as well. So let's go this way and scan around the house. Got a bit more half slabs here for your side porch, and a couple more column bases there with the full blocks of deep slate tiles. Also note the positions of the fern flower pots. Well, I guess they're planter pots. We do have some flower pots in the build, but get to those in a minute. So now for the tutorial, we're going to scan around the exterior first, and then we're going to work our way inside. As a side note, I really like the pattern. I had to go through a number of variations before I found one for the pattern for the walls here. I think it's going to work pretty good. It does very well with the Minoan stuff. It's going to show up in a lot of other ancient builds as time goes on, but it's something new I've developed that's first being shown to you in this particular build. I should probably do a video on just that, because it's really widely applicable to a lot of other things that you might want to do in your own world, so it might be worth a video. Perhaps a short video. I think it's just a simple repeating pattern. It's not very big. I'll have to think about that. If you have an opinion, let me know. So on the inside here, let's take a look at our furnishings. Usually I present these houses as unfurnished because it's just simpler for the video. But as you can see here, we just got, you know, your simple furnace, a couple of chests, a couple of stairs, your enchantment table, your little chest of drawers we're going to have over here. And then, of course, our comfy bed. Our crafting table, got to have one of those, and just another random chest right over there for the interior decoration for the furniture. As I said, it's just some very basic furniture. All right, moving on to the next phase, we want to place down the red terracotta here for our porch. More red terracotta over here. What, 7 blocks? for this porch, for the side porch. And then here is the pattern for the exterior blocks. Mostly they come in blocks of 2, but sometimes they will come in stretches of 3, very occasionally, depending on the dimensions for the build. All we really want to do with the pattern is make sure we don't have the same type of material right next to the previous type. And that requires a certain minimum number of block variations to pull off. Go ahead and install your front door if you want to. And we'll go inside and take a look at the interior detailing. A bit more there for the furniture. A couple of stairs and half slabs there for our headboard. And a flower pot right there. And right over there. And your other side door here to your little side porch. Alright, so let's take a look at that from above. And then slide on over to the next phase. Alright, beginning here at the front, we can go ahead and plant our double tall ferns if you've got those. If you've got something else you want to plant there, perhaps an azalea bush, would be quite nice to put there if you don't want the fern. I particularly like the ferns myself, but I will leave that up to you if you've got, something else you'd like to put there. Alright, here's the bottom of the trees here. I'm not going to focus on these trees at all. Like I said, they've got their own video now, so we'll just kind of skate by those. They're just simple repeating pattern trees. One tree is just the same as the other 5. Well, the other 4, I suppose. 5 in total. Alright, now let's take a look at the brickwork. Pattern of all the different materials here for the exterior wall of our house. I didn't have this pattern on the first Minoan house, so I used a lot of calcite on that one instead. I think here we have an upside down spruce stair. And of course, this is well before window glass, so we've just got the oak fences there for those, and another upside down stair there. Alright, moving inside, let's take a look at the simple detailing here for what remains of the furniture. I think we built most of the furniture here, except for the big chest over there. All the rest of it's pretty much pilasters on the side. Alright, let's move on over to the next phase, going up another block level, as we do. Extending up the red stained clay, red terracotta, whatever it's called in whatever version of Minecraft you're building it in. Right there, you want to, of course, extend up the ones on the side here, all 7 of those. And let's scan around the exterior of the building now for the next pattern of the brickwork detailing. Alright, and let's go inside. Take a look here. I think the only thing inside are the 6 pilasters and this bit of quartz here for the chest. Otherwise, you've done everything else inside there. And let's go on to the next phase. So here, extend up the red terracotta. Over our door, we have just a very simple lintel of upside down quartz stairs, and then the brickwork pattern behind that. Extend up the red here for the side porch. More upside down quartz stairs right there for the side door. Right there. And we will move on. Well, wait. And take a look inside. We've got one last stair right here and extend up all of the 6 blocks of red terracotta inside, and that's all there is to the interior. Alright, next phase, another block of these on top of all of those on the inside and the outside. Simple detailing here for a little pseudo pediment over the door lintel. Let's take a look at the pattern of the materials now for this next level. That little detail over that door. And on the interior here, we've just got the 6 blocks of red terracotta. Alright, next phase, we're putting on our very distinctive Minoan capitals now. And for those, they're pretty easy. They're just 8 blocks of upside down deep slate tile stairs. So, mouthful. And you want to do that for all of the 3 along the front, the 7 along the side, and then in here for, oh, this one is, okay, that one should be upside down. Whoops. Looks like I made a small mistake on that, but as you can see on the interior here, we're just doing the same detailing for the pilasters, except you just cut it off where it would hit the wall. We of course want to have the wall overwrite the capital because they're pilasters. And so I think for this one, if I just take a quick top down, and then from the side, so you can see the simple pattern. For the repeating brickwork materials, it's basalt, tough, and couple deep slate. Although you can put down your basalt in whatever orientation you want to. It's just, it's on all the sides in this texture pack, but on the default, it's a little bit different. It doesn't really matter how you want to orientate it. Perhaps horizontally might look best, though. All right, next phase, a lot of calcite on this one. And some filler behind that. Actually, I suppose along the front here, I suppose I should have converted these blocks here to calcite. Might look a little bit better. Certainly be in keeping with the rest of it. I'll let you make that determination. I mean, it's kind of hidden under the porch. That's why I didn't notice it. But if you want to leave it like this or convert it, if you have 6 extra blocks of calcite, you can make that change if you want to. But as you can see here, the calcite is just going right on top of the pillars. Right here for our side porch. And then all along the building. And then on the inside as well. And up here is a good place if you want to hide some torches. As well, you don't want to have anything spawn up here. That'd be really bad. Alright, next phase after that, we've got a bunch of alternating deep slate tiles and red terracotta. Just like so. And in front of these, wherever you can place them, we have the detailing for the Minoan entablature, which is just, you know, buttons. And all this goes right on top of the calcite that we just placed down. Of course, we can't fit buttons in the corner there. And we want to have the tree overwrite the button wherever it hits the building. I think it's just in that place, though. Alright, leave 2 holes in there in the middle. And here is the simple alternating pattern for the interior right on top of the calcite. And then just a red box here for the interior of your side porch. All right, next phase after that, let's scan along the outside here. So on top of all of this we just placed down over here, you may well just want to go and place, just throw down a bunch of cobblestone. If you want to, you can forget these infill blocks here if you don't want to place those. Those are just extra. They're not visible, so they can just be cobblestone as well, that tough and basalt. But you want to do that cobblestone around the edges, and then in front of that, we want to place down the upside down deep slate tile stairs here. Right there, for our cornice on our entablature. Well, I'm calling it a cornice. It's sort of like a pseudo cornice. Minoan architecture didn't quite get that far, but you know, it looks good in Minecraft, so that's what we're going with. Tough to navigate around these trees here. I should have probably just removed them from the slices. But you can see here, you're just bending the stairs just all the way around the building upside down. Just like so. Behind that over here, we want to have another little square red stained terracotta in our side porch. And on top, or rather right here, we just have 2 blocks of deep slate tiles right underneath there to finish off our porch. On the interior here, though, we do want to place down these oak beams to hold up our ceiling, and then a big square of deep slate tile half slabs. Just like that. There. Alright, let's move on to our last phase. We're in the home stretch now. We're putting the roof on the building. But we are putting a decorative a parapet, really, on top of our cornice. So on top of all the upside down deep slate tile stairs that we did, we want to go around and do this alternating pattern here of quartz, half slabs, and red terracotta. Just like so. In some places we end up having double half slabs just because that's how it worked. Because we really want to have the corners be the full blocks of red. All right, now behind that you can see we're laying down just a big slab of deep slate tiles. And on our side porch over here, we then want to put behind that, after 1 block level, we want to put the red stained terracotta. And then a layer of deep slate tile half slabs in there. And we want to leave this little opening open. Little skylight there. Same deal in the middle here. You can see we've got a 5x5 square red stained terracotta. And then here, to keep things from, keep the phantoms out, we've got the oak fences there. That will keep phantoms out, right? I mean, sometimes they can glitch in. If that doesn't work, you can replace it with some glass, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty much the interior, though. So your interior is now done. We're just doing some decorations on the top now. Finishing off our roof. On top of our porch here, we've got some deep slate tile half slabs. And then this little decoration here where we had the red minotaur horns that we're putting on the front of our building. Because it's a Minoan building, we have to have the minotaur horn somewhere. How would people know? So over here we've got more deep slate tile half slabs just along the edge of your side porch. And then all along the edge of the building, we've got a big ring of deep slate tile half slabs again. And then right behind that, we have a double thick big square of red stained terracotta. And in between here, we have just some deep slate tile half slabs right there. All right, moving on to our next phase. Got 2 blocks of red terracotta there. And on top of our, we just want to have, on top of our red square of terracotta, we want to have just on the outer edge, right here, we want to have a big square of deep slate tile half slabs. And that's going to finish your roof. What's left to do is, of course, our Minotaur horns. You want to extend that up for 2 blocks, and then bend it out for 2 blocks right here. And finish all your trees, of course. And once you have done that, your small Minoan house, complete with furniture, is complete.